Hey, random guys and gals. Today we're going to be doing a Let's Play of MazM, Jekyll and Hyde. So let's get this video started. Well, everyone's heard the story of Jekyll and Hyde, and this game looked pretty interesting, so I figured I'd give it a shot. So we're going to try the first chapter, see how this goes. Okay, kind of got a Resident Evil feel. Who is it? I'm from the Messrs. Ma, the pharmacy. Oh, I'll open the door. Thank you for coming. Please put it down carefully. It's very important. I'll give you a delivery receipt. Please wait here. I'll finish up one experiment. Chapter 1, Honor of Two Men. September 1885. Mr. Utterson's mansion. I don't know how many weeks we've been arguing over this issue. I've told him that the terms of the will won't be executed if the inheritor's identity is not clear. What's wrong with him? We've been friends for years, but sometimes I can't understand him. The more I think about it, the more confusing it is. I'll sit by the fireplace to warm up. Okay, so let's go through the tutorial. See here, you can go through the case with the case reading glasses. Okay. Do I have to make him put his hand on the Bible and swear that he will change his will? No, not yet. I'll try to convince him a few more times. This might go on for years. Let's see here. What else do we got going on? Let's see here. Let's just... Black tea will help you think better. Why not take the time to enjoy a little tea time? Okay. Let's see here. What do we got here? Weekend stroll. One day while strolling, they headed toward an alley in a busy area in London. I feel better after relaxing by the fireplace. Thinking in front of the fire is the best course of action when I have a problem. I'll have a drink and relax to get rid of this headache. Okay, so let's get us a drink. He wanted to meet. Wait, what time is it? It's already so late. I'll be late for my appointment with Enfield. I was caught up in my thoughts. This never happens. Which street was it? Okay, so interesting little start. See where this goes from here. Okay, tutorial number 3. You can progress through a case by investigating both objects and characters. Okay, so now a new area is open. Let's see here. Review. So what exactly are we supposed to be doing? Let's see. Okay. Let's see. He wanted to meet. Wait, what time is it? It's already... Okay, so that's the dialogue. Okay, so that... Let's see. Experiment log. What do we got here? Okay, so let's see your data file. Experiment log 1. Okay, someone has conducted a very important experiment. Let's see here, profile. Okay, Gabriel John Utterson, a lawyer in his 50s who lives in London. He likes to contemplate life by the fireplace. All right, well, maybe we can talk to this. Oh, yeah, Mr. Enfield. Here we go. Oh, Mr. Utterson. There you are. How was your week? Good. It's nice weather for a walk. Yes, I agree. It's clear and refreshing. We haven't been here in a while, have we? Indeed. And it's Sunday, so it's not as crowded as usual. Yes, it's too crowded during the week. Let's walk along the main road, Mr. Utterson. Yes, let us do that. Okay, so I guess we'll be headed this way. Okay, hold on. Let's see here, number 8. When you get stuck in the game, you can use crowns, tea times to obtain hints. Alright, well, that's helpful. Extra! Phantom thief has struck across London. Oh, look. I have interesting news. Interesting news? It's about a famous detective in London. You mean a private detective? Well, the constabulary has been useless lately. People have been turning to private detectives more than ever. This article is a terrifying incident. We should buy the newspaper. Let's buy one. Let us do that. Alright, so we've completed a new achievement about London. Alright, let's see here. So, no, that doesn't have anything to do with that. Okay, London Files, here we go. Newsboy. Ever since the Industrial Revolution, newsboys made a living. Okay, so that's just telling about newsboys. Alright, well. Let's see what's in this rubble, or can we? Have you seen anything? Look, Mr. Utterson. Look at that. Okay. Let's inspect this. Story of the door. It's not a good story. Okay, so we can do something to that effect. See here. Let's check this out. You discovered a mysterious flyer. The flyer's picture seems to be moving on its own. Take a look. Okay, we're not going with that. Okay, so we can't talk to this guy. Okay, so there doesn't seem to be much that we can do here. Let's talk to this guy. Welcome, sir. Can I interest you in our high-quality cloth? No, thanks. I'm just looking. Our cloth is not just handsome, but hard-wearing too. Come, sir, why not give our swatches a feel? They have all look and feel of more expensive materials, but with none of the costs. I'm certain we can cut you a suit from this. Hard-wearing, you say? That does sound useful. But you know we need to keep up appearances. All right, so we will not be buying any clothes. Wait a minute, what's this here? After the walk, I'll rest at home with a cup of tea. I should appreciate a little peace and quiet. Ah, the happiness of daily life. I hope this happiness lasts. Okay. Let's see here. What do we got here? Is there something at the apothecary? Oh. It reminds me of someone. There are all kinds of things at the apothecary, including the terrifying things you're thinking about, Mr. Utterson. Opium? Opium can be obtained anywhere. More unpleasant stuff. Don't tell me poison. That's right. But I heard even poison is not that hard to find. Okay, so we found some poison, I believe. Possibly, anyway. No? Don't believe we have that. Okay, so we got... Okay. So yeah, that's just all kinds of information about that. Let's see here. What can we do in the London map? Okay, first, let's go back to Mr. Utterson's mansion. Just because I don't know what's going on with that street. So let's make sure we've gotten everything back at the place where we started. Okay, what was this? Okay, no, I'm not worried about that. In the name of the lawyer, Gabriel John Utterson, I will put an end to this no matter what. Okay, so he is determined to put an end to something. Don't know what yet, but it honestly looks like we've done everything we can here. So we will go back to the blind alley. All right, let's see here. That's right, we gotta go back to this rubbish pile. Okay, so we'll do the story of the door. What is all this? The stalls are all broken. Broad daylight. Isn't it strange? Mr. Utterson, this stall was broken last night. I saw it. You saw it? Something happened here? Yes, Mr. Utterson. It was terrifying. Oh my, that's still here. Okay. Looks like a boot. Okay, so we have completed a new achievement. Start of the story. Let's see what this boot has to offer. This case includes an illustration. Enhance your gameplay experience by purchasing the illustration. Okay, let's try that. Why is this child's shoe here? Don't tell me. I would rather not speak of it. But I will tell you, Mr. Utterson. Some terrifying man trampled over a child here. I can still hear the sound of bones breaking and the child's scream. He did it just because they bumped into each other. That's a dark illustration right there. Like I said, it's nice artwork. Calm down, Enfield. So this shoe must belong to that child. I should think so. We heard the child scream, so everyone nearby came running. Did you hand him over to the police? No. They came to an agreement. I told him to give the girl's father 100 pounds. I remember the people were swearing at the man like harpies. All that mess. Okay. Do you think that was his doing as well? Oh, of course, Mr. Utterson. I saw him going towards a door on the street. So you think this was his doing as well? Yes. I think he destroyed all while he was leaving his house. His house is at the end of that blind alley. I see. Let's go to that house. All right. So, this must be the place. Here, Mr. Utterson. This is the door that man emerged from. This is... You know this house? Or do you think you know whose it might be? No. Did that man escape to this house? He didn't escape. The girl's father, the doctor, and I followed him here. And the man went through the door and brought back some money. But the money wasn't the problem. What do you mean? What did he do? He tried to pay the rest of the money with a check. I looked at the check, and the name on it wasn't his name. How did you know? Did he tell you his name? I knew it wasn't his name before he introduced himself. It was the name of a very famous person, so I recognized him immediately. He either threatened the check's owner to write the check, or took it by force. Who was the owner of the check? Well, it was the name of a friend of yours. I don't think I should tell you the name in order to protect his honor. Got a feeling that name might be Mr. Jekyll. Have you asked anyone else about that door, Enfield? No? I believe that the more complicated things are, the fewer questions I should ask. So I didn't look into it once the incident resolved. Good. Well done. Okay. So, now we know more. A little girl was trampled. Let's see here. Okay, so we're still missing one part of that. Was the check forged? I went to the bank to learn more and discovered it was real, so I couldn't say anything. Is that so? Do you remember the man's face? I don't remember him well, but one thing is certain. He was elegantly dressed, but he looked very unpleasant and disgusting. I see. You said earlier that he told you his name, right? What's his name? Edward. Hyde. Yes, it was Hyde. I asked him directly. Hyde? Mr. Hyde, Definitely. The name means something. Enfield, please answer me truthfully. The reason why I haven't said much is because I know the owner of that check and that house. You told me something very important. Mr. Utterson, this could jeopardize my friend's honor or something greater than that. You should have told me earlier. But that man definitely went through that door with his own key. I saw him with my own eyes. So you worked it out already while I was talking to you. Please never mention this incident again. I'm sorry I was loose-tongued, I won't, Mr. Utterson. I'll get going then. Goodbye. plot thickens. So, let's see here. That terrifying man is connected to my friend. And that name, Hyde, I've seen it somewhere. I'll have to look it up at home. Well, so far, it's very interesting. Hyde, Hyde. I've definitely seen that name somewhere, and it was recently. I'll have to look through the documents in my safe. Alright, so let's see here. Now we're on the man's name. We're looking for his... I bet you that's it. Let's see here. Let's see what this cross is. God, please watch over me and my family. And his poor soul as well. It's all chaos. My mind is as well as society. I pray for unwavering faith. Alright, so let's check out the safe. Dr. Jekyll's will. That night, Mr. Utterson was a little depressed when he returned home. Now that I see the safe, I remember. Edward Hyde. That name appeared in Jekyll's will. Wait, what was the code again? I thought this might happen, so I hid clues all over the room. Okay, so we got a 4-number lock, or a 4-combination lock. Take a hint from the stuff or furniture in this room to open the lock. Okay, so we need 4 numbers. Okay. I can see I'm going to need a paper and pen already. Adding the first and third digits of the password yields 9. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So adding the first and third digits of the password yields 9. Okay, so 1 plus 3 equals 9. Alright, so that's probably going to be a 5 and a 4. In which order, I do not know. Let's see here. Establish a new scientific classification system. A history of natural history and experiments were the basis of philosophy. God made man's mind as a mirror and made it possible to reflect the whole image of the universe. And when receiving this image, man would rejoice, their eyes shining with the reflected light. Well, that wasn't very much help. Let's see here. Okay. The second digit is the sum of all numbers that appear in the book on the shelf. Okay. So the second number might be 9. What do we got here? The first digit is the same as the number of picture frames in my room. Okay, so the first digit is the same as the number of picture frames. And the last digit is the number of candles in my room. Okay. So let's see here. How many candles do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's all I see. So the last number should be 4. And now the picture frames will tell us which one, whether it's 5 or 4. So we got 1, 2, 3, Okay, so it actually looks like the first number is 3. So that means the third number should be 6. So altogether, if I'm correct, our code should be 3964. 9, 6, and 4. The safe is open. That wasn't too bad. And that was a nice little puzzle. Pretty simple, but pretty smart. Let's check the inside of the safe. Was it written here? I'll have to read them more carefully. Okay, so we're going to tap when the cursor appears over the blank area. Okay. Hyde bequeathed disappearance. In the case that Henry Jekyll, Doctor of Medicine, Doctor of Civil Law, Doctor of Law, and member of the Royal Society dies, all his possessions shall be bequeathed to his friend and sponsor, Edward Hyde. In the event of Dr. Jekyll's appearance or absence from society for a period, at least 3 months, Edward Hyde shall inherit all of Henry Jekyll's possessions and property immediately. Okay. Right. I saw that name in your will. To think I would see this again. I was right. It wasn't the first time I heard the name, Hyde. And the building with the door was the back wing of Jekyll's mansion. So the man written about here was that man. As Jekyll's friend, I feel offended. I thought it was just a disturbance caused by a hoodlum. If I let him be, he might ruin Jekyll's honor. Okay, so tutorial number 4. Tap to watch the icon, or tap on the watch icon to go to the timeline. Encounter. What on earth happened last night? A great chance to see Hyde. You can play the additional case in the timeline. Okay. Start the additional case. Let's start that. September 1885, Blind Alley. The case has been loaded into Dr. Jekyll's will. Okay, so we're someone completely different. Encounter. If he tries to make some money out of this, I can't do much about it. It's very quiet tonight. It's... The world is my oyster. Okay, so we're out to cause mischief, it sounds like. Look at all this chaotic and slovenly. I'll tear it all down. What else can I break? This smelly fish stand. I'll break it myself. Okay, so we got swipe. It feels good. Alright, we know this stand was broken. When I see something that's so orderly, I want to destroy it. Okay, so now we've got those 3 stands destroyed. Perfect. This sound, I love it. Okay, so now I guess let's go run over this little girl. Oh. What? Why is that brat getting in my way? So noisy. Be quiet, you're drawing too much attention. Damn, I can't escape. What shall I do? Okay, so now here's Mr. Enfield, just as he said. Hey, what have you done to this little girl? Okay, so I saw everything. Don't you dare think about running away. Oh, Mary, are you all right? What has that man done to you? It hurts. This man trampled this girl down mercifully. Look at her wounds. What the devil? Look at his face. It's so horrifying. Oh my God. Thankfully, the girl's injuries aren't too grave. What a relief. Let's take him to the police and have him hanged. Don't even think about lying to defend yourself. If you put a foot wrong, I'll be in dire trouble, or you'll be in dire trouble. All right. If you're trying to make some money from this incident, it might be possible. I don't want to draw too much attention to this, as I am a gentleman. Please, tell me how much you want. How much I want? What makes you think I can be bought? You need to pay £100 for this girl's medical expenses and keep this quiet. So is that enough? Damn you. What did you just say? All right, that's enough. Do you have cash? I don't have money with me now, but I should have some at home. Do you think I'm intending to escape without paying? Follow me if you don't trust me. All right, so good old payout. Wait, I'll bring the money. Can we trust him? What if he can escape through that door? We have no choice. We have to trust him. Ha! You must have been worried I would escape. I'll give you £10 in gold. Here. I'll give you the rest as a check. Take it to the bank to receive your payment. This is it for me. I'll get going. A check? Not even cash? Wait. The signature. Something wrong? Can you guarantee that this check is real? This signature can't be yours. Why don't you say something if you're concerned? You just entered someone's basement at 4 a.m. and came out with a check for £100, signed by another person. Does that make any sense to you? You're very suspicious. What's your name? So noisy. Mr. Hyde. Edward Hyde. Mr. Hyde, that check can't be yours. The owner of that signature is a greater man by far than you could ever hope to be. Did you steal it? Did you forge the signature? Tell me the truth. Gentlemen, calm down. We are not certain if the check is forged or not. Don't worry. I'll be with you until the bank opens. And I'll exchange the check for cash. Do you believe me now? All right. I believe you. We shall wait at the office until the bank opens. If the check is fake, you will pay for your deceit. Can you even tell what's true and what's fake? Huh. So the plot thickens. September 1885. Mr. Utterson's safe. Okay, so now that we've got that done, let's see here. I guess let's go back into our little room or study. I'm sorry for making you wait. It was an unprecedented experiment, so I got a little lost. It looks like you want to hear about my experiment. It's only a hypothesis. Would you like to hear about it? Well, yes, I'd love to. I'm not sure if you'll understand it, but I'll try my best to explain it clearly. I'm doing research on how the independent personas that make up a human ego are related, and how they affect man's behavior and thoughts. Oh, was that too complicated for you? Yeah, it's pretty hard to understand. I'll try to simplify it so that you can understand. I'm sorry about that. A man has more than one ego. Let's see if we speak in terms of religion. It means that a man can have more than two souls. Well, nothing to say. I'm a doctor, so I wouldn't be talking nonsense in front of you. If you still don't understand, I'll simplify it even further. Take this gold, for instance. Yeah, sure, why not? Well, that was the end of chapter 1. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe for more content. And let me know that you guys want to see more of this game. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed.